Hey everybody, good Saturday morning. It's Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. Keeping an eye on the potential for some snowflakes this afternoon as we get ready to clean up a lot of the storm damage from Thursday. I'll be out in the yard freezing this afternoon, cutting up these trees. But I will caution you, we are going to see some snow move across the area, so don't be shocked. This is not going to be a huge accumulating event, but there's going to be a burst of snow, I think, with some rain mixing in at times this afternoon. Let me show you this situation developing back to the west. Actually, I had some winter storm warnings issued this morning for northern Georgia, northeast Georgia, where there's some heavy snow moving into that area. I'm going to stop this right here, and you can see the temperatures today only in the low to mid 30s, 20s back to the west, but that is all snow reaching the ground. You can see the snow reports. Even in northern Atlanta, we're getting some snow reports. Heavy snow in northern Georgia, southeastern Tennessee, southwestern North Carolina, and guess where this is heading? This is actually going to track due east, and this will put snowflakes into the Charlotte area probably by about mid to late afternoon. Now, it's going to be warming up, obviously, as we get into the afternoon hours, but the potential for some snowflakes certainly is going to be there. So let me show you how this unfolds. We've got the surface obs on there. I'm going to put the temperatures on just for a second, just so you can see how cold it is. Really cold morning out there. So bundle up. It's not going to get much above, let's say, 40 degrees this afternoon. So let me turn off the temperatures. I'll turn off the radar data. We'll go right to our model data here, and we'll go through the afternoon. We'll stop this around 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So this is 12 noon. Real heavy snow falling maybe in the upstate of South Carolina near Clemson and Greenville. We've got some snow back into Georgia. Here, this is probably going to be evaporating, or what we call virga, as it falls to the surface. And then as it pushes to the east, again, it's showing a rain-snow mix possible as soon as 1, but I think it's really going to be like 2 to 3 when the bulk of this moisture is going to be moving in. So what happens is, the heavier rain starts to reach the surface, well, heavy precipitation in this case, it's going to drag cold air down. In fact, I say heavy rain, this is going to be snow aloft. It's going to be melting on the way down. So it'll have an opportunity to melt before it reaches the surface. But as it gets heavier, that cold layer sinks closer and closer to the ground. So by the time we get to 3:30, there you go. We've got some snow mixing with rain moving across the Piedmont. We go towards 4:30, still some rain snow mix. And then by about 5 or 6, it's going to be gone. So it's not going to last long. That's why there's not much accumulation. But a quick shot of snow mixed with rain coming in. So it should be pretty, it should look cool falling from the sky, but we're not looking at a significant accumulation. Just to show you, the heavy amounts will be in the mountains. This is going to be some good snow. Look at that, 2 to 4 inches up there with some 6 to 8 inch amounts, maybe in the Smoky Mountains. Right now, not anticipating anything accumulating east of the mountains, at least based on the short range guidance. But let's take a look at some of the other products to see if anything else shows some snow, maybe making it down to the surface. So this is what we call the Schref mean, basically meaning out some of the ensembles of the short-range rapid refresh guidance. So we start looking at this, and yeah, there's a little hint that this guidance is showing maybe 1/10 of an inch around Charlotte. So there's potential, some grassy surfaces, maybe some rooftops, where it comes down real heavily. Could see a brief accumulation on the grassy surfaces. So don't be surprised if you get a little bit of snow this afternoon, because again, it looks like right now that is going to happen. Let me loop this. Probably between about 3 and 4 this afternoon. Maybe sooner. Maybe as soon as 1, but certainly by the middle of the afternoon. I'm going to back this up and we'll put this into motion. There you go. It's right there. And just to show you where that is right now, look at that back to the west. That's the current radar. So get a little excited. It's the weekend. It's cold, and we might get a little bit of snow heading our way.